Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Reactor. Now, this is a little different than what I'm usually set up for, but I am testing this new setup. I got it set up for my YouTube gaming streams over on Thunder. Oh, the camera's right here. I'm used to it being over there. I'm used to, yeah, I'm working on new setups, basically what I'm trying to say. Gaming-wise, I think I got it pretty much set up. The camera up there, gaming stuff, pretty situated. I'm literally working off of boxes right now here. So yeah, it is what it is. It's been a minute since I've done some content for Reactor, but Tom MacDonald has dropped two songs, people, two fucking songs. So I'm gonna be reacting to them back to back. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Don't forget to do the fun YouTube stuff of liking, commenting, subscribing, turn on your bell notification if you like my reactions. As I'm recording this, it is the 4th of July, so hope everybody had a good 4th, because obviously this is going to be posted afterwards. And let me know what you think of the Hangover Gang in the comments below. This is Remember Who You Are, so let's go.
Remember who you are, white boy. Start a fire with some gas and a match. Hanging out the window of a truck with a flag. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you. Just remember who you are, white boy. Raising hell just like your old man. Little slice of heaven somewhere out on a ranch. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you. This is for my guys outside with a little bit of red on their necks. Standing for the anthem with their hand on their chest. Rattlesnakes on some yellow flags hanging from their window panes. Buddy, you should watch where you step, step, step.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was, but something just popped up in front of me. Yeah, so clearly white boy here. Um, Also redneck from Wyoming, moved to Tennessee, so once a redneck, always a redneck, I guess. And yeah, we're the ones that are really standing strong for this country. We got communism and all this kinds of shit trying to take over America, and that really goes against everything that America's for. And that's something that really comes to mind, really comes into focus whenever we're celebrating or celebrated at this point that you guys are seeing this, our 250th year of freedom. Y'all got to see really what the world is like, or the world got to see what America is like whenever they came for the World Cup. Of course, everybody talked about the food, they talked about the air conditioning, but the number one thing that I heard persistently is outsiders that are not American were always lied to what America is. So if they're going to lie about the food and the air conditioning and then how nice people are, what else have they lied about that keeps people from realizing just how great America is? I mean, we can sit here and I could criticize. I could have criticized Biden. I did. Criticized Kamala. I did. And then people on the opposing side can criticize Trump and literally call for his death and other kinds of shit on like Twitter and stuff like that. And because we have this little amendment called the freedom of speech, um, literally nothing can be done about it. But you got people in Britain and the UK basically getting arrested for mean tweets. So it's it's good to every now and then think about what you got before it's taken away. So let's see what else Tom's got for us.
Step me out. Get gone, get gone. We just wanna work, go to church, have a good time till we in the dirt. Remember who you are, white boy. Start a fire with some gas and a match. Hanging out the window of a truck with a flag. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you. Just remember who you are, white boy. Raised in hell just like your old man. Little slice of heaven somewhere out on a ranch. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you. This is for the guys who gon' fight to be free till the cops come around. Who never let the flag that they wave touch the ground. Metal sign on a fence post, no trespassing allowed. And this is for the ones who don't run, reading Bibles, loading guns. They know what they gotta do and they know how to get it done. All the ones who learning lessons till the day they get to heaven. If you ain't one of us, then get to stepping.
Well, that's another thing too. Is I'm one of those people like, give me my Bible, give me a good time. I don't want any bullshit other than just trying to live my life, right? That's all anybody really wants, but very few people actually do that. There's gonna come a time, and it seems like it's getting closer and closer with everything that's happening these days, where those of us that just want to live life are gonna find out that there's a lot of people that are trying to keep us from living life, and more importantly, keeping our families from living life, and we're just gonna fuck shit up. The Second American Revolution, ladies and gentlemen, whether you want to believe it or not, is closer than it has been since the first one. And a lot of people, this is for the Americans. The only way America's going to fall is from within. It's the only way. And we're unfortunately on that road. It's another thing you got to think about while we're sitting here and we're enjoying our 250th. We got to find a way to make 251 better, 260 great, and keep that momentum going. America's supposed to be for the free. America's supposed to be for the brave. That's why it's part of our national anthem. It is what it is.
Step, 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 get to stepping, y'all. Get gone, get gone. We just wanna work, go to church, have a good time till we in the dirt. Remember who you are, white boy. Start a fire with some gas and a match. Hanging out the window of a truck with a flag. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you. Just remember who you are, white boy. Raising hell just like your old man. Little slice of heaven somewhere out on a ranch. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you. Remember who you were, white boy, before they try to erase in your past and told you it's bad. Remember who you were, white boy, before they put your kids in a mask to sit in a class. Remember who you were, white boy, before the only lives that matter were black. You got attacked. Remember who you were, white boy. I'm telling you, you gotta go back and be more like that. Remember who you are, white boy. Start a fire with some gas and a match. Hanging out the window of a truck with a flag.
That's another thing I want to touch on right now. We as whites are seeing a uptick in racism towards us. Now, I'm not here to play a victim. I'm just here to speak the truth, because we've seen numerous amounts of times where white people recently have been the ones that are victim of attacks. And whenever it comes to, like, let's just say a white person does a shooting, right? A massive pew pew. Forgot this was on YouTube there for a second. The news immediately will be like, oh, this white man, this white woman, this white trans, this white bi, whatever the case might be. Black person does it. A Mexican does it. The news tries to hide it because it goes against their narrative, to where they are trying to keep it quiet that a small portion of the United States population is causing the most amount of violent crimes. Facts don't care about your feelings, folks. The moment you get that through your head, the happier you'll be. Trust me. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, that doesn't account for all the time that white people have had black people for slaves. Okay, let me debunk that. Whites had approximately 3% of slaves. And let's just go with the fact, a lot of people are going to fight that, right? They're going to say, well, how do you know that only 3% of white people had slaves? Well, okay, fair enough. Sure, let's go with that narrative. Where did we get them? How did we get them? How did we get them on our ships? How did the white people back then go to Africa, a country they probably never even heard of before, go and get themselves some slaves? Look here for a second, okay? Person watching this video that has questions or concerns, look at me, look at me, look at me. Blacks sold out. Blacks. Hell, that movie The Woman King fucking showed all that shit. Do you think that we rolled up to Africa and just like had the military ready to go snag every single black person we fucking saw and brought them over to America? It's like, you know what you would be good at? You outrun lions. You kill giraffes and elephants. Pick my cotton. Really? And there's even accounts of people that were slaves in the United States that once they got their freedom from their masters and their owners, then got part of the land for having worked it for so long. And then they went and got fucking slaves. Look it up. It's a fact. So don't sit here and tell me this is all our fucking fault. Now, am I saying none of it happened? No, that would be a lie. But to sit here and say that it's white people's problem and that white people caused all this shit is benign and really, really retarded.
Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you. Just remember who you are, white boy, raising hell just like your old man. Little slice of heaven somewhere out on a ranch. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this reaction video. Tom MacDonald, another good one. Do I think that it's going to hit my playlist? Probably not. It's not a Goodbye Joe or Everybody Needs Me, Superman, Ghosts, or Scars. But it was still fun, still pretty good. And I appreciate the message behind it. And then everybody that is watching this that's kind of pissy from what I said, do yourself a favor, do the world a favor. Do a little bit of fucking research, and I'll catch everybody later.